Paper Mate, the pen approved by bankers and school principals, brings you June and Stu Erwin in Trouble with Father.
Paper Mate ink is leak-proof. Use a Paper Mate pen.
Paper Mate ink is smear-proof. Use a Paper Mate pen.
Bankers approve Paper Mate, only $1.69 everywhere.
Buy a Paper Mate, you'll say it's great when you write with a Paper Mate pen.
Yes, you'll say it's the greatest when you write with a new Paper Mate pen. It's this new silver tip that does it. More about that later. But now, let's join the Erwins.
Gone as far as I can. I guess I'll just have to wait till your father gets here.
It certainly is taking him a long time to go to the grocery store. Three hours and 26 minutes, to be exact. Do you think he's lost?
Of course not. I do wish he'd hurry. I can't finish my cake without eggs.
Well, that must be Dad. It's about time, Pop.
What in the world took you so long?
I had a little business to take care of.
Little business? It must have been big business to take all that time.
Yes, I went way out in the country.
You forgot the eggs.
No, I didn't. I didn't forget them.
Well, where are they?
I couldn't do it, June. I just couldn't do it.
What are you talking about? You couldn't do what?
Pay the price they're asking. June, do you realize what eggs cost these days?
Well, I should. I buy them practically every day.
Well, it's outrageous. That's what it is. When I was a boy, you could buy eggs for 12 cents a dozen.
And milk was 5 cents a quart.
Yes.
Times have changed, dear, and so have salaries. Remember that. It costs more to raise chickens these days.
A little, yes, but not in proportion to the prices they're getting for eggs. And I'm sure that chickens haven't had a wage increase.
Well, I don't see what you're going to do about it.
You will, June. You will.
They're here, Mr. Erwin.
Good. Would you like to see the start of a one-man revolution?
I'd like to see the eggs I sent you for.
You'll have to have a little patience. One thing at a time. Come on, June.
Let's go.
This way, Mrs. Erwin, please.
Oh, no.
Now, you chickens stay in there, you understand?
I knew you'd be surprised.
Stu, you can't be serious.
Oh, it's never more serious in my life. Look, June, we can have all the eggs we want, and when we get tired of eating eggs, we can eat chicken.
Gee, Pop, you're practically a genius.
Well, I'm glad there's one member of the family that appreciates me.
Dear, you don't know anything about raising chickens.
Don't be too sure about that. Look, I bought a little book. Poultry and egg raising, all about it. Got it all figured out.
When are they going to start laying eggs, Pop?
Well, they have no particular schedule, according to the book.
Oh.
Why don't you explain to them that they're holding up my cake?
Oh, June, try to cooperate.
I'm willing to cooperate. What about the chickens?
Think of the thrill it'll be cooking with eggs from your own hand.
Ouch! I've been stabbed.
June, hold this for me.
Not me. They're vicious.
Oh, come on, June.
I'll hold them, Pop.
Oh, thank you.
I think if you'll excuse me, I'll borrow a couple of eggs from Mabel Simpson.
Willie, get me a hammer and nails. I'll nail this lid down so they can't get out.
Yes.
I'd give you more, June, but those are all I have.
Oh, I can get along with 2.
Oh, keep them. My milkman comes in the morning.
By morning, Stu expects to have dozens.
You know, I never thought he'd go in for anything like that.
Neither did I.
Gee, they're cute, Pop.
Yes, aren't they, though? Oh,
Here you are, Mr. Erwin.
here. Hold my coat and hat, Jackie. Let me have him. Yeah.
Gee, Pop, that's too bad.
Yeah.
You want me to nail it, Mr. Erwin?
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Uh-oh. One of them got away.
Oh, he's headed toward the Simpsons. Go get him, Willie. Here, you nail up the lid, will you, Jackie? Go on.
Phew!
That's what I'm trying to do. Get away. Get away. Grab her, Willie. Come on. Get a hold of her.
Get that chicken out of here.
Hello, Lou. Hello, Don. Give me a hand.
Don't put it in my dining room.
Hello, Willie. Hey, what's going on here?
One of Stu's chickens got away.
What was what?
His chickens.
Well, if he wants a pet, why didn't he get a dog? Don't tell me Stu is raising chickens now.
I wish I could deny it, but I can't.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard of.
What's so silly about it? You're supposed to be a big businessman, a financial genius. But you never have any ideas like that to save money.
Oh, is that so?
Where'd she go?
Around the back of the garage.
Willie, you go around that way and chase her out.
Yes.
Shoo her out, Willie.
Hey, Pop, look.
Oh. Well, what do you know?
Hey, Mom, we got our first egg.
Let's see now. $28.74 for wire and nails. How much did the chickens cost?
$6.
$6 a piece?
They're one of the best breeds you can get.
Well, that's $36.
So I invested a few dollars. It's money well spent.
We'll need an automatic water system. Otherwise, we'll spend all our time filling those pans. And if we have baby chickens, we'll need a brooder. I'll give you the amount of your investment when I find out what these things cost. I'm sure there must be lots of things I haven't thought of.
And then when the chickens get sick, we'll need a veterinarian or something.
Please, Joyce, your mother doesn't need your help. I know what I'm doing, June. I figured it would take 6 months to get in the clear, and then it's all profit.
How much did the feed cost?
$8.
And they eat regularly. At least they're supposed to. That's many times $8.
Well, maybe it'll take a little longer than 6 months, but it's well worth it.
Stu, I don't care what you say. Those chickens will cost you a fortune.
Mom, Dad, Joyce, you'll never guess what I just saw.
What did you see, Jackie?
You'll have to see it. Come on, Pop.
It better be good.
It's better than that. You'll never believe it.
Huh?
You see?
I still don't believe it. Don't tell me you bought a cow.
Well, what'd you think? That you had a monopoly on saving money? I got it all figured out. We'll have all the milk we need. What we don't use, we'll trade to you for eggs.
Darn a cow. How are you going to take care of it?
Oh, there's nothing to it, June. All you have to do is feed her and milk her, that's all. Come on, Matilda. I want you to meet your mom.
You know, Don's pretty smart at that. It will probably cost him less to keep his cow than it will you to keep your chicken.
Yes, I was just thinking of that.
The least you could have done was to consult me before you brought home a cow.
Now, isn't that just like a woman? When Stu got all those chickens, you bawled me out for not being very smart.
Well, there's a lot of difference between chickens and a cow.
Oh, there's nothing to it. All you have to do is milk her and feed her.
That's fine, farmer boy. I can't wait for you to get up at 5 in the morning
5 in the morning, what for?
to milk the cow.
Oh, well, why can't I do it just before I go to the office at 9:30?
Look, Junior, you milk cows when they want to be milked, and that happens to be at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Good morning, Willie.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Erwin. I'm fixing this chicken feed like you told me.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to need some more lumber to finish that hen house. You want me to charge it?
Yes, charge it.
This is going to run into big money.
A lot more than I expected, believe me. Willie, look. I never thought he'd do it.
It's sure taking him a long time to milk that cow. He's been sitting there ever since I got here.
How's the little milkmaid this morning?
Oh. Oh, hello, Stu.
How you doing, Don?
Fine. Ooh. I guess I'm just not used to getting up at the crack of dawn.
You should have gone in for raising chickens. All you have to do is feed them and collect the eggs. No trouble at all.
Oh, I'm getting a big kick out of having Matilda.
I imagine you are. I've often thought of having a cow so the kids could have fresh milk.
You have?
Uh-huh. But with the chickens, I've nothing to worry about. They practically take care of themselves.
Oh, I've often thought of having chickens. I don't know why I touted myself off on having a cow.
You know, Don, I've often dreamed of having a cow.
That's a funny thing. I've often dreamed of having chickens.
Is that so?
Now, Mother, be firm. Yeah, just put your foot down and keep it there.
I'll tell him the minute I see him. Stu,
What's the matter?
the three of us have had a talk and we've come to a decision. The chickens must go.
Oh, I've already decided that.
Oh, Daddy, I'm so glad.
Why, dear, this makes me very happy.
How come, Pop? You don't usually give up so quick.
Everyone is entitled to make a mistake. The trick is to realize it when you've made one. You were right, June. The chickens would have cost me a fortune. I paid Don the difference.
The difference for what?
I traded the chickens for the cow.
Stu, you're joking.
No, it'll be much cheaper than having chickens, June. Much easier. All you have to do is feed her and milk her.
And who's going to milk her?
Now, stop worrying. I have it all figured out. Joyce and Jackie. They can do it on alternate days. We'll sell half the milk to Don, and there'll be enough left over for you to make butter and cheese.
Stu Erwin, for your information, I'm not churning any butter or making any cheese. And our daughters are not going to get up on school days at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Why not, June? It's great for character building.
If there's any character building around here, it's going to be yours.
We'll return to the Irwins in just a moment. Hello. I want to show you something that'll really shock you. This is a plain white shirt of mine, and this is the new Papermate pen. Now watch this. Looks like I'm ruining a good white shirt, doesn't it? Now watch. Now look. Here's bar of soap, and here's water. There. You can see for yourself. There's not a trace of ink anywhere. Wasn't that amazing? Now I'm really going to show you something about this Papermate ink. Papermate ink is absolutely permanent on paper. How about that? Papermate ink washes right out of cloth and yet is permanent on paper. Is it any wonder that Papermate is the pen approved by bankers and school principals all over the country? Look for this display wherever pens are sold. The new Papermate with the exclusive silvered tip still costs only $1.69. Refills in 4 ink colors are only 49 cents. So insist on genuine Papermate pens and refills.
And now, back to the Irwins.
Oh, Matilda, huh? All right. I'm coming. All the tail. right with you, boss.
Morning, Mr. Erwin.
Good morning, Willie. Good morning, Matilda.
Now that we're all here, what are we going to do?
Gonna milk her.
Do you know anything about milking a cow, Mr. Erwin?
What I don't know, I can find out. Let's see, it says here, you always milk from the right side. And you put the bucket right here.
Do I have to try to get her to sit on the stool?
Oh, no, Willie. Oh, no, no. This is one time where the lady stands and the gentleman sits. Let's see. Yep. Now,
Go, Matilda.
good morning, Gus.
Got yourself a cow, huh? Well, I've lost another customer, I suppose, huh?
Sure looks that way. If you'll excuse me, I have my morning chore to do.
You wouldn't mind if I what to do with you, Mr. Erwin?
No, not at all.
Maybe you forgot to turn on the faucet. That's it.
Oh, now.
Oh, Matilda.
Can't you do something about her tail?
What does it say in the book?
Nothing in the book about it.
Did you look under the T's?
Come on, grab her tail.
Gosh, Mr. Erwin, it's going to be kind of hard trying to hold both ends.
Well, you can do it.
Oh, Matilda.
Good morning, June.
Good morning, dear. Well, I really am surprised. I thought you'd turn off the alarm and go back to sleep.
Oh, it never entered my mind. No, sir. Once an Erwin makes a decision, the rest is simple. June, you don't know it, but there's $2.20 worth of milk here.
Hi, Pop.
Hello, Jackie. Look at all the milk we have.
Did you get all that milk from the cow, Pop?
Well, now, that's a funny question to ask.
Well, I was just wondering what those 10 empty milk bottles were doing out in the garage.
Stu?
How about some breakfast? All right, Jackie, set the table.
Stu.
All right, so I had a little accident. Matilda kicked over the bucket.
10 quarts. Check. $2.20. Oh, my, I'm going to have to start a new page.
Oh, now, June, it'll work out. Believe me, it'll work out. Get me to City Hall. Hello, City Hall. A zoning department, please. Zoning department? I want to report 2 families who are keeping livestock on their premises. One is the Erwins at 413 Midvale Avenue, and the other is the Simpsons, 415, same street. Thank you very much. Yes, it's very annoying, believe me. Hello, June. How are you, my dear?
Hello, darling. Don certainly must be anxious to see you. He's been here every 10 minutes for the last 2 hours.
I wonder what he wants.
Stu, I've got to see you.
You can see me anytime, you know that. What's on your mind, my friend?
I just got a call from the zoning department.
The zoning department? What did they want?
Somebody complained about my having poultry. It's against the law to have livestock, they told me.
Oh, are you sure?
Positive.
Well, I can't say I'm unhappy about it. Now you'll have to get rid of Matilda.
Yes, I guess so. And just when I was going to show you how to cut the high cost of living. Oh, this is a terrible blow.
No, you don't have to get rid of her, Stu.
I don't?
No. The dividing line runs right between our 2 houses. In your zone, it's okay.
It can't be.
Well, that's what the man said who called me from the city hall.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm. But I got it all figured out. If I move my chickens into your backyard, you can have the extra eggs for your house.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Don.
It's the only thing to do, Stu. Believe me, it's the only thing to do.
Now, Don.
Besides, I already moved them over.
Oh?
Thanks, Stu. Huh? You're a real friend.
Yes, you're welcome. Yes, sir. I'll bet he's going to miss those chickens. Must be awful to live in a restricted district in a big city. Ah, fried eggs. Willie, this omelet was delicious. Thank you. All right, girls, help yourself. Eat up. I'm going to have one of these hard-boiled eggs for myself.
Mother, I don't mind eggs for breakfast, but we've been having them for lunch and dinner, too. This has been a little bit too much. We've had a whole week of this.
Jackie!
Too many eggs, Pop.
That isn't funny. I couldn't help it if I had to take Don's chickens.
But, gee, couldn't you just sell what we and the Simpsons don't eat to our other neighbors?
Your father thought of that, but it cost $10 to take out a license.
Here's your refill.
Moo.
Jackie, milk is good for you.
4 quarts a day?
Stop quibbling. Eat your dinner.
I just can't, Mother. May I be excused?
Certainly, dear. Here.
Thanks. Me too, Mommy?
Here you are.
Thanks.
Would you please tell me what's going on here?
I promised them if they finished their omelet and drank 1 glass of milk, they could buy a hamburger.
I eat my omelet and drink my milk, too, Mrs. Erwin.
Here, Willie.
Thank you.
Well, that's 75 cents more for hamburgers.
June, are you going to make a career out of that?
I'm just curious to know how much you've saved. Up to now, we could have bought a new dining room set.
I never remember having a steak for lunch, Stu.
Just felt in the mood for steak, Mr. Selkirk, and I thought you might enjoy one, too.
Oh, I enjoyed it, Stu. I really did.
You have a great many friends down at the City Hall, and if you wanted to, you could do me a very big favor.
Well, I'd be glad to do anything I could, Stu.
As things stand now, people in my neighborhood are allowed to keep livestock.
No.
I thought you might use your influence with the zoning commissioner. You have no idea how annoying it is to have chickens and cows around you.
Well, what kind of people would want to do a thing like that?
I don't know, but I'd feel happier if they couldn't.
Well, I'll see what I can do, Stu. I'll contact the commissioner this afternoon.
I'll certainly appreciate it. No, I'll get it. It's only $8.
No, Mr. Erwin isn't home, I'm sorry. Have you tried him at school? Oh, well, if he isn't there, he must be on his way home. Who's calling, may I ask? Oh, here he is now. Just a minute.
Hi, Pop.
It's for you, dear.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Hello? Yes, this is Mr. Erwin. Who? Oh, the zoning commissioner. Yes. You mean this district is restricted, huh? Nobody can keep livestock on their property, huh? Uh-huh, I see. Well, I guess that's that. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll just have to get rid of them, that's all. Well, thanks for calling, and goodbye.
The zoning commissioner?
I'm sure you can gather from my conversation what he said.
Oh, I'm sorry in a way, dear. I know what this must mean to you.
I hope you don't feel too badly about it, Dad. Everything happens for the best, Pop. That's what you always tell me.
Well, there's nothing we can do but get rid of the chickens and Matilda.
Oh, it isn't as though you deliberately tried to get rid of them.
June, I always go through with whatever I start. You know that.
Yes, darling.
Look, June, it's all over. You don't have to keep tabs anymore.
Oh, just one more item. $8 for lunch to get Mr. Selkirk to use his influence to have the zoning restrictions changed.
Oh. Mrs. Selkirk called. I thought I could get away with it.
We'll keep a secret, won't we, girls?
It's all in the family.
And what a family.
From the research laboratories of Papermate, the world's most popular pen, after every kind of test for precision, tests for performance, tests for durability, Papermate brings you the pen of your lifetime, the new Papermate Capri. This handsome new Papermate Capri is jewelry finished for distinctive beauty, and it's made to last. Built for a lifetime, unconditionally guaranteed not to chip or crack. You'll find, too, that the new Papermate Capri writes the way you write, fine, medium, or broad, without changing points. The new Papermate Capri, with this exclusive silvered tip, gives you the world's easiest writing, and yet so sensibly priced at only $2.95. New Capri refills are only 49 cents. Buy the new Papermate Capri wherever pens are sold. It's truly the pen of your lifetime.
Be with us again next week when General Mills presents June and Stu Erwin in Trouble with Father.
There's something new and exciting in the Betty Crocker kitchens. And here's Betty Crocker herself.
And this is what we're so excited about, my new marble cake mix. It's entirely new. The only marble cake mix in one package that you can mix in one bowl. And the one bowl method makes it so very easy. You just add water and 2 fresh eggs. Now, when you've mixed the batter, pour 3/4 of it into 2 cake pans. Now comes the fun. From this special envelope that comes inside the package, stir in the fine chocolate dark mix. Then drop dabs of the chocolatey batter over the light batter. To make that wonderful marble pattern, run a knife through like this. And there's your Betty Crocker marble cake. Children love it, and grown-ups too. It's so tender, so light, and with my new one-bowl marble cake mix, I promise you a perfect marble cake every time you bake. Cake after cake after cake.
This week, Trouble with Father has been brought to you by Papermate, the world's easiest writing pen. Papermate, the pen approved by bankers and school principals, brings you June and Stu Erwin in Trouble with Father.
Papermate ink is leak-proof. Use a Papermate pen.
Papermate ink is smear-proof. Use a Papermate pen.
Bankers approve Papermate, only $1.69 everywhere.
Buy a Papermate. You'll say it's great when you write with a Papermate pen.
Yes, you'll say it's the greatest when you write with a new Papermate pen. It's this new silvered tip that does it. More about that later. But now, let's join the Erwins.
gone as far as I can. I guess I'll just have to wait till your father gets here.
It certainly is taking him a long time to go to the grocery store. Three hours and 26 minutes, to be exact. Do you think he's lost?
Of course not. I do wish he'd hurry. I can't finish my cake without eggs.
Well, that must be Dad. It's about time, Pop.
What in the world took you so long?
I had a little business to take care of.
Little business? It must have been big business to take all that time.
Yes, I went way out in the country.
You forgot the eggs.
No, I didn't. I didn't forget them.
Well, where are they?
I couldn't do it, June. I just couldn't do it.
What are you talking about? You couldn't do what?
Pay the price they're asking. June, do you realize what eggs cost these days?
Well, I should. I buy them practically every day.
Well, it's outrageous. That's what it is. When I was a boy, you could buy eggs for 12 cents a dozen.
And milk was 5 cents a quart.
Yes.
Times have changed, dear, and so have salaries. Remember that. It costs more to raise chickens these days.
A little, yes, but not in proportion to the prices they're getting for eggs. And I'm sure that chickens haven't had a wage increase.
Well, I don't see what you're going to do about it.
You will, June. You will.
They're here, Mr. Erwin.
Good. Would you like to see the start of a one-man revolution?
I'd like to see the eggs I sent you for.
You'll have to have a little patience. One thing at a time. Come on, June.
Let's go.
This way, Mrs. Erwin, please.
Oh, no.
Now, you chickens stay in there, you understand?